Hey, Greg Jeffries, and in this video I want to talk about a platform and a solution, a tool called Hitleap. So I discovered this tool a couple months ago, and I just kind of stumbled upon it. Apparently it's been around several years now. It used to not look like this. It looks a lot better now than it used to when it started out. I probably wouldn't have trusted it kind of back then, but it just has such a clean interface. But basically what it is a traffic exchange, and I'll be honest, this is primarily just bot traffic. There may be some potential real visitors, but basically the way it works is people download a piece of software, put it on their computer, and then a bot or automated program that program automatically views pages that other people plug into the system. And if you have this program run on your computer, then for every page view that bot views, then you earn a view, which can get paid views to your pages. So that's kind of how it works. But you can also buy quote traffic, or buy views by quote visitors. But even though they are coming from an artificial source primarily, there's a lot of cool things that you could potentially do with this. So what I originally discovered it for, what I was using it for, was I needed a cheap, scalable way for to buy ridiculously cheap traffic, because I was sending it to a junk traffic network called redirect.com. I was using to monetize this same traffic, and other people would bid on it and buy it. And for a little while, I was actually earning twice my money. So this was great, and it was super simple. It's ridiculously affordable, and it's very, very easy to scale. It takes just a couple clicks. So I'm just going to hop in real quick and just kind of show you the back office, because it's pretty incredible. So it's a really simple dashboard. They've got two account types. So you got regular, which is free. It's completely free to sign up. And then they've got a premium or upgraded account. If you click upgrade, you can see the benefits here. Basically, the main one for me, I don't really care about most of these. The only thing I care about is the additional website slots. You get additional website slots, which means you can plug in more than up to 15 websites or whatever, or 15 more websites. And the benefit of that being not so much that you get 15, but you can also add additional website packages. I don't think you can do that with the regular account. So if you're trying to get lots of traffic to like YouTube videos or various websites, or doing what I was doing, just kind of pumping and redirecting this traffic to another network that you can monetize, the premium account is going to allow you to do that, but also allows you to get 50% cash commissions, but only up to, you can only earn a maximum of $25 per, up to $25 per sale or purchase. Unfortunately, I didn't see this at first, so they have some pretty big packages that you could buy. So I was like, oh, this is sweet, 50%, because there's like a $600 package, just for $8 a month. I mean, if you had somebody that you referred that bought that package, which I actually did a couple times for what I was doing with this traffic arbitrage, because again, it was making me double my money. So I'd deposit invest $60 and I would make like $100 within a couple of minutes. So this is very simple, very straightforward. The other thing that it allows you to do is customize the traffic source, so that you can enter any URL to receive hits from. Let me go in here real quick. I think you can let me see. So, yeah, that is actually quite important. So I would just straight up sign up for the premium. It's only $8. See, what this is going to do is, with the regular account, it's going to come from direct or anonymous, which, if you're sending a lot of traffic, whether it be to a YouTube video or to a website that you want to get, quote, visitors to, then it's going to look a little fishy to places like Google and the other search engines if it's coming from this weird address. But if it's coming from a URL like Facebook or Google or Twitter or YouTube or Pinterest that already gets billions of views a day, that's not so unnatural. So I would honestly, if you're serious about this, number one, I wouldn't waste time with downloading the program. I wouldn't really feel comfortable having that on my computer, to be honest. And two, I wouldn't I just wouldn't fiddle with that, and it's going to get you such little views. Just go ahead and buy the traffic. It's ridiculously cheap. And but when I say traffic, I mean basically this fake bot traffic, pretty much. But there are creative ways that you can use it. So again, I was using it for traffic arbitrage. You can use it to send it to YouTube videos to get views on your videos for ridiculously cheap. I've done that successfully. And there's a bunch of other networks out there that you can sell your traffic to. So I've just tried it with redirect.com. There's a bunch of other networks out there that you can plug this in and just see what your results are, because it's so cheap. You're not really going to be spending any big money to test. So what I would do initially is just this doesn't really matter here, but you can just kind of see a guesstimate of the amount of hits that you will get for this amount, which is basically a view. And then they'll stay on your site for this amount of time, 10 seconds all the way up to a minute. And I would just always start out with one of these smaller packages, $9.21 usually, for if you're going to sell the traffic. And if you have positive results, then just keep doing that same thing, or scale up. You can scale all the way up to the $6.25 package and just keep buying that over and over again. You can see I've got a couple of referrals here. I wouldn't even mess with this earn traffic. I would just buy it. And then with the websites, what I did here was it's really easy. You can delete these, start them. These are all paused campaigns right now. You can clone it. So like if you have something, the easiest way to scale your traffic, if you had one domain that you're redirecting to, like redirect.com or one of these other traffic networks, if it's converting and you're making more than you're spending on this bot traffic, then all you got to do to scale to make more traffic is just hit clone until all your website slots are taken up. And then once they are, then just buy more. It's really that simple. So that's pretty much all you got to do. And it's, just to add another website, you just come up here, type in the address. You can select the duration. It can be the same duration for every visit, or it can be a randomized duration, anywhere between 10 and 60 seconds. You plug in if it's going to be direct if you're a free member, which I don't advise. If you're paid, then you can select from one of these URLs, and then the hourly limit. I usually, depending on what you're doing, like for redirect.com, you can send all the way up to 500 hits. So I would just max this out, honestly, from 10 seconds, which is the smallest time, and 500 hits, which I'm trying to get the most hits out of the money that I invested, basically. But if you're doing something like YouTube, if it's a new video, they get lots of views, but if your channel isn't that popular, I would be a little more conservative with this. I wouldn't do like 500 hits an hour, unless you're gonna maintain that every hour for like a week or a month or something. Whatever you start out with, you just gotta make it look natural. That's the whole big game with Google and SEO and things like that. So I would just make it 100 visits an hour or something like that. Just give it a couple thousand visits for if you're just trying to boost a YouTube video. But if you can sell this on Fiverr. I mean, there's so many possibilities. You can sell this as a service on Fiverr and say, I'll deliver X amount of views, and with the views, I would take this all the way up to like 60 seconds, so it's a little bit higher retention, even though it's like a bot. I know that one of the factors with SEO and the YouTube videos as well is the length of time on site. So whether it's a bot or not, I would play a little more safely by adding more time to each view, so that the bot views the video longer or stays on your webpage longer. Same way with a webpage, if you're doing this for the SEO, I would take the hits per hour down, and then take the duration up, as high as it'll go. Honestly, maybe it's somewhere between 30 seconds and 1 minute, and then I usually just keep this, send as many hits as possible, as long as I have minutes. Or you may, if you want to have like a daily limit or a total limit, you can stop. Again, this would be a good feature if you're selling this as a service. After you can stop it after it reaches a certain number of hits. So, again, there's just so many possibilities. I just feel like this is an untapped, undervalued solution here, and it's just got such a simple interface. I like fell in love with it in about 5 minutes, and I love it, and it's got a referral program, which is awesome. So if you're excited by this, then I would encourage you to sign up. There'll be a link below this video or somewhere on this page. Like I said, I really like it. It's just a really, really simple interface. And if you ever have any of these other subscriptions, like you're buying more traffic or your premium membership, or you're buying more website slots, they'll show up here on the home page, the account dashboard. And I don't have any active subscriptions, but if you ever just need to cancel those, it's very easy to cancel those. And then also, one thing I forgot to mention, when you're adding websites, when you add it, it says it's like getting approved or whatever. I don't think they like manually approve that, because it literally gets approved usually in like 3 seconds or something. So when you reload the page, it's approved. So yeah, this is a very, very simple tool, and I think there's a lot of creative possibilities for it if you just kind of think outside the box with it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more reviews of tools and resources like this, and be sure to head on over to imsource.org for more for more of the best tools and resources for internet marketers. I put them all together in a nice list of categories. So depending on whatever it is you're interested in, whatever it is you're focused on right now in your business and making money online, there's probably every single tool that you need over there. If you don't, then just shoot me a message over there, and I will try to go seek out whatever that solution is that you're trying to find. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. This is Greg Jeffries, and thanks so much for watching.